everyone!
Hey!
It's Stephanie. Start over. So yeah, everything that we've been through together has sort of led up to this point. It's exciting. And we've met in acting class. We were in an intensive program here in New York City, and we were paired together. One of the first scenes that we did was as a lesbian couple from Diana Sun's play Stop Kiss.
Yeah.
And we worked really hard on this play. And that's kind of how we got to know each other and our chemistry together.
Yeah.
And we've been best friends, really good, well, at least really good friends ever since.
What we noticed about ourselves is we really wanted to... we had a similar mindset about really doing the work and dissecting the work and getting in there and thinking things through and...
Who am I?
Yeah.
And character study and knowing each other's psyches, knowing and everybody talking about that together in class as well.
Yeah.
But in this one particular scene, and it remains one of our best memories, our still kind of new teacher said to us, well, you're weird, and you're weird, and you're weird together, then it works.
It works.
But we look back on that class as an amazing time of self-exploration with ourselves. I learned so much about myself. I know it's the same.
The point of the class with that teacher was to know deeply and intimately your own self, so you can bring that forth into all your characters. So we were in this energy of a whole class of people actively delving into themselves as deeply as they could.
Deep sea divers of the human psyche and dilemma, the drama of being human on Earth. And I think today a lot of people are looking at, instead of just taking another prescription from the doctor, I think a lot of people are opening their minds to solutions that are outside of the box and alternative healing methods.
Yeah. What I love that you've brought into my life based on this is the fact that it is integrative, so how all parts of your life come together in the whole. So a lot of people segment or compartmentalize this part of my life, this aspect of my life, and they try to separate them.
Yeah.
But bringing it all together is so important into being fully balanced and aligned and realized as a person.
Absolutely. Thanks. And I think that's been my biggest background in working with clients. And the health coaching is so much about how to establish a dialogue with clients, what you're talking about. So yeah,
and how does Reiki fit in? I feel like...
And Reiki fit in, I've always been on a spiritual path in that sense. And having different experiences as a young girl.
She did Reiki on me, and I don't know, for me it felt like that really made the integrative sense of it, everything you had been doing, because you're working on this energy of the whole body. You started at my feet, right? And you went up. And so it was literally the whole body coming together. And I had a large experience.
You're so receptive already. And we had such a wonderful time exploring that part of what I do together as well. But Mara, you're already so open. And anyway, I can feel it even as we're talking about it. And you, Mara, even before you got to acting class, had a degree in helping people. It's a master's in forensic psychology, right?
Yeah. I realized even before I started acting class, I got my master's in forensic psychology. As I was graduating high school, I had all these fantasies. I loved studying psychology always, and I had these fantasies of working in the FBI. Actually, one of my daydreams in economics class, which was the most boring, was that I was a secret agent.
Awesome.
And my team would come in and pull me out of class. And I was still a high school student. In my fantasy, I wasn't an adult. I was the 17-year-old brilliant genius mind. FBI agent. And they came in and pulled me out of class, and we had to solve a case, and everyone was like, "Oh, Mara's a secret agent."
That's so funny.
So I had a dual passion to either become an actress or become an FBI agent. But the FBI fantasies felt more exciting at the time, and I knew I would have to get a degree in that if that's what I was going to end up pursuing. So that's where I went after high school. And I worked with a professor for 2 summers teaching drama inside a women's prison. And I also did my internship at Kirby Forensic Psychiatric Center, which is a maximum security forensic hospital for the criminally insane. They've either been deemed not guilty by reason of insanity, or they're not yet sane enough to stand their own trial. So we're trying to restore them to fitness so they can go and stand trial.
Wow.
But what I did there was they asked, when I was accepted into the internship, they knew about my work doing drama inside the women's prison, so they wanted me to implement the first ever drama therapy group inside the hospital.
That's amazing.
Which was a really amazing experience, both inside the prison and here, seeing the therapeutic nature of drama and art inside that population.
Yeah.
And the level of creativity that the inmates or the patients brought just because of where they are. And
gosh, I can't even imagine. That sounds incredible.
So my fantasy switched from being the FBI agent
to acting. You missed those roots.
To continue working in an artistic field. And I really felt the switch to pursue definitely acting and writing. And I felt like at some point in my life I would come back to the drama therapy. I wasn't sure when, but I knew that healing and teaching and imparting knowledge was some part of my life path. Also, at the time, I was studying different forms of meditation. One in particular that really resonated with me was an orgasmic meditation, which deals with just the flow of energy through your body and how we all come from an orgasm.
Absolutely.
So our life unfolds as a continuous orgasm when you're really in tune.
It's a kundalini energy and our sexual energy and a lot of our power in the world.
Yeah. And so again, looking at sex and sexuality as a healing energy and how to tap into that. So I noticed the thread through everything I was doing was this essence of imparting a healing.
Beautiful, yeah. What I remember you saying about your work as an actress, writer, producer is a desire to illuminate or show these darker sides of humanity through a lens of compassion.
Yeah.
And that this is one of your deeper callings as an artist.
Yes. I will definitely, I have full intention to continue writing and acting while doing this healing work because it is a healing, also a mode of healing for me.
Sure.
And to look at our darkest places through compassion to really help people grow a sense of self-love.
Yeah, beautiful.
And that's what my plays are about in their dark, twisted ways.
Yeah, it speaks to our cards as well. I think we were going to end on that note, right?
Yeah.
That you're a King of Diamonds.
And a Four of Clubs.
King of Diamonds, birth card, Four of Clubs, personality card. But the King of Diamonds is really sort of the master of the physical world. And can you speak on that a little bit, about how that relates to what you're doing?
Yeah, I guess it's a powerful card. It's a card.
It's the king.
Yeah.
You're a woman, but it's the king. It's a masculine go-getting energy.
Yes, and it's an inherent knowing of what things are worth to you and the value of things for you. So the way I go after, I only really fully pursue stuff that is of value to me, and how that manifests materially is almost like the secondary thought.
Oh, that's great.
But if the pursuit is inherently valuable to me, because obviously to me healing is very valuable, so I'm going to fully pursue lines of work that I feel will bring forth in a kind of like I've always thought of it as even though it's a masculine card, like a birthing way, coming through my physical being, going through the physical experience of what I want to share.
That's cool.
So I can bring it forth.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And you're a double 10.
I'm a double 10.
Yeah.
This is hard. It's a lot of a lot. So I feel like I've learned a lot to know that part of my life calling is to shine a light of awareness and shine a light of knowledge. And technically it's a feminine card. It's the princess card. So I'm learning to own my princess energy.
I always get on her about this because the princess plays an important role. I believe.
Yes. I lightness.
I remember I was very sad once after a breakup.
Uh-oh, what did I do?
And Stephanie was like, let's listen to music and just dance.
Oh, yeah.
And that was not natural to me, my nature of this. Oh, I've got to handle this problem and get through it.
We put on Madonna.
Yeah. And I was like, I've got to get through this. Stephanie, here's what's happening. I'm in a crisis, so I'm going to go see a shaman. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to fix it. And Stephanie was like, that's nice. But until then, let's dance. That might seem frivolous, but to me it was very healing because I was like, oh, right. Life is fun and joyful.
It's fun and light and free.
And that's important too because otherwise you're just in a quagmire.
So cool. Taking things too seriously. That's a good memory.
And it gave me a clear headspace, which is your heart energy.
Perfect.
To handle what I wanted to handle in an even more empowered way.
Thanks, Mara. Yeah. That's a good memory. So I think that's us, right?
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Did it keep working?
I hope so.